Alright, I want to give my bid on iPhone cases. Now, I know this is not my typical style format of video, and I know those of you following me on Twitter, I will have my review here of Windows 7. It's not so much going to be a review, but we're going to discuss some of the technologies and some of the opinions, because that, I think, has probably been one of the single biggest requests that I've had, is to talk about Windows 7. But anyway, back to iPhone cases. Now, this is more for me because I have an iPhone case that I am happy with, but it is not the perfect case for like everything that I want to do, and I'll get into more of that. So I'm making this video for my subscribers and viewers, and please feel free to comment and make video responses. Now, I will tell you, there have been some great YouTubers out there that have been helpful, and whose videos that I do watch, and I'll plug one of them who's probably been one of the greatest reviewers to try to help me find this iPhone case, and he goes by It's Me Morpheus, and he's got a great iPhone case review and other kind of review, very thorough type of reviews. So this iPhone case that I'm looking for is one to explain. I'm ahead of myself. Let me explain my personality and how I use products. I am probably the single most abusive person to electronics on this planet. I don't treat things very delicately. It's just it's not my personality and style of things. So usually, like when I got my iPhone here, I had to get something that would protect it. I mean, a pretty big protective case. And what I'm using right now, which has pretty much suited the bill, is this this case called the Spec Toughskin. Everybody calls it the Hummer, but I'll get close-ups of this and explain it later where I'm at. But yeah, right now I can tell you I have 2 layers of protection. I have the ZAG Invisible Shield already on this. I'm not absolutely thrilled with the Invisible Shield, and I'll show you in detail some of the problems that I've had with it. But while this fits the bill for most of my everyday use and has many times saved this iPhone from absolute disaster, I'm looking for a sleeker case for a night out on the town, you know, when it's just going to be completely out of place to have a big old Spec Toughskin on my belt clip. You know, I want something that I can easily put in the pocket, but that is going to provide substantial protection, because even a night on the town when I may be dressed nicely or whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm an extraordinarily products go through hell with me. That includes watches, glasses, whatever. I mean, I have to purchase usually the toughest things. My wedding ring, take for example, the way I purchased this thing, my wedding ring here is, I went to the jeweler and I said, it doesn't matter really what so much it looks like, it just cannot break, because it's going to go through the maximum amount of abuse. So the ring that was presented here to me, the jeweler had said, trust me, your finger will break before the ring will. So that sold me on the ring. But anyway, so let me get into some of the detail, at least show you some of the cases that I had and what I'm not looking for, and anybody who can comment and make video responses in trying to hone in into these cases that might be out there that I don't even really know about, and then I'll tell you kind of some of the cases that I'm looking at. Alright, so I'll change cameras here. So anyway, this was the first case I purchased at the AT&T store, and I'm sure this is probably a good product, but it won't last with me, because this is what happened to it in a week with me. Okay, so I mean, this stuff is just too thin. It went over your phone kind of like this in the corners, and it had, sure, it had some back protection, maybe some corner protection, but this pretty much thin silicone in my opinion, and just didn't last. So I went with this guy here, the Spec Toughskin. Yeah, that thing, it looks huge and it is bulky, but it is tough. Fits my personality, which is former military. You know, this has got military spec written all over it. Really great case. Has saved my iPhone many a times when it's flown out of the car, when it actually landed in a puddle, and because it was so high, this case, I mean, you can just throw it around and not even worry about your phone. So this is what I pretty much use every day. And it has like this flap, you know, if you have one of those dock things. I don't have a dock thing. It lines up and all that stuff. But the water, when it landed, really just came up to here and never got in to where the actual water sensors are on this phone. And that's something that I wanted to get into. And real quick, one of the big things I love is I can look at it here and have some programming, and boom, it just stands up like that. I know some people will use it for the movies. Again, I don't use. There's no movies on this. Pretty boring, I know. But anyway, see, love it. This thing is tough as hell. Just bam, no problems. So anyway, some of the cases that I'm interested in. And I'll go back to this just to kind of show that I have watched, like I said before, It's Me Morpheus video reviews and some others. Ones I'm interested in are that Capsule Rebel, the Switch Easy Neo, the Eco Shield, the PDO Toughskin. For now, I'm forgetting one other. Let me explain why on some of those. The Switch Easies seem to have sufficient amount of silicone. I could be wrong. I haven't touched one. And they have like their hard, you know, their hard protection here seems to protect a lot more than what this would. I mean, it comes over on the side right here, on the top and bottom. One of the main things that I really think that Switch Easy Neo is they give you these plugs for, you know, cover that up and that up. So God forbid you drop it in a puddle and you don't have a tough skin, and the water perhaps those plugs can keep that water out and prevent it from getting in the actual phone and turning your sensors red in there. So I think those things are great. The PDO Toughskin has that. They have that in the form of a peel back flap that just is really just one piece, and it's just a cut away, and boom, it goes in. Whereas Switch Easy is like a separate thing you pull out, put back in. If this Toughskin had that plug and that there, it would be the ultimate for me. The ultimate for me. So the Switch Easy Neo, the one thing that I liked about that is it had this tough plastic thing. The silicone looked really flimsy, but it seems to me that the entire Neo is really covered by a hard plastic type surface, from what I can see in the review videos. And they also give you the dock and headphone protector, because it's got like this H shape where like this hard plastic covers all of this, and all of this. I don't know if it's really going to be that tough, but that's what I can tell just by looking at it. So I could be way wrong on those other things. The other one was like the Eco Shield, where it was a clear case and it was like a two-piece thing, like a clamshell, and you had to use a coin to pop it. That was the other one. So I really would like a case. I don't. The PDO Toughskin. Why I'm shying away from that is it seems like it would also stick in the pocket. This thing is so bulky that when I have used it in the pocket, you know, I expand my hand and then pull it out. But there are those occasions I'm not thinking about it, and boom, this just catches into the pocket, and just pulls the entire pocket out, and it's a whole lot of fun. I mean, I'm not getting rid of this case. It's going to be my everyday case. I mean, I do wear it on my hip a lot, or put it in my programming bag, whatever. But that's my main case. I just would like a case when I'm going out. I don't feel like carrying this damn thing on my hip. I want it something that can come easy in and out easy from my jacket pocket and pocket, my pants pocket, whatever. and you guys can help me out with that. Shoot me some recommendations, comments, video responses, what have you. But that's what I'm interested in, is an alternative to this guy here that easily can come in and out of my pockets and stuff. I don't have to worry about. It can be bulky too. If it comes in and out of the pockets fine, easy, not a problem if it's bulky, because I know that EcoShield is not going to be as bulky as this guy, but I know from what I've seen in the reviews, it's pretty bulky. Those of you who are interested in this, this is one of the toughest cases I've ever seen. I mean, this has gotten a lot of attention. A few people have purchased the ToughSkin after seeing my use with it. So it's not for everybody. It's probably not for most people, because I know that from a lot of reviews, a lot of people like the whole style, color schemes and things like that, the real sleek looking. I don't care about colors. For me, I'd prefer black. I'm not really going to go for something that's going to have yellow and black, or red and black, or green and red and pink and all these. I mean, for me, it's pretty low key. I'm going to stick with just black if possible. So that's kind of my style of case I prefer. Anyway, guys, it's a long video, but thanks for watching.